You're aware, she can't violate her own order, right? Whenever you're the respondent in a protection order, you are solely liable for exfilling out of here if you see her, okay? Unfortunately, I agree. I think it is. And the same thing here. And I agree. I think it is a little silly, especially in certain situations. When did you notice her? And how long after you saw her did you leave? Okay. All right. How long would you think that was? How much distance the order calls for? And you're saying that it was between 2 and 5 minutes. Like, were you actually packing to leave at that time, or how close did you come between her and you? Okay. But she's saying that as she was walking by, you were like smiling and glaring at her. I think it's hi there.
Hi, I'm Starstone Principal here.
Hi
We
there.
have the other family in
Brenda
there.
Warden. I'm the school counselor.
Okay.
I'm U4's wife.
Okay.
So
Alrighty.
we do have a copy of the restraining orders, and there are 2 specific events on there. This one is not listed, and it doesn't. I don't know what our role is in it because this parent was here first.
Yeah. Well, it's a state law, and again, like, I mean, I'm sure U4 would tell you that it's kind of silly because she could have a cart full of groceries, like $2,000 worth of groceries in her, you know, and then see somebody, and then she has to drop the cart and run. You know, I agree. I think it is. You know, certain aspects of the law are a little overboard. However, I didn't write the law. I just have to enforce it.
I don't know when she actually saw them, but they were both at the performance. This is not This is going to be an ongoing issue. We just need to know who is allowed to come to the performance.
Well, she is the respondent in the order, which means that she is solely liable to maintain the distance written out in the order. So, I mean, obviously, if they can go to court and have some sort of amendment, that would be ideal. But in any other case, until that is potentially amended, she does have the responsibility to exit once she recognizes, you know, they are there.
So, question I have is that the orders are through the 2 moms.
Correct.
Doesn't involve the kids at all. And so the school doesn't actually have authority to this.
Sure.
And so,
We don't enforce.
yeah. And so,
You guys have no responsibility to call or anything. No. I mean, it's probably beneficial to let you know, just so, you know, stuff goes off. You guys can be a little bit
We
of
followed
a
what we
witness.
should have
But
done today. The other parent called.
correct.
So that's our role in it. I just want to make sure we know our role in what
Sure.
this.
Yep.
Do you want to come talk to the other family?
I don't think it's probably necessary. I've dealt with her quite a bit.
put her off of our
they're
conference room.
currently just.
All they're in
yelling
there
at
is
us.
berating us.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know. Okay.
Yes, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, me too. So I think there's a pretty gray area to your benefit there. The biggest hurdle that I'm going to have to cross is that you kind of smiled or glared at her and you're within 5 feet. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to issue a citation today, but I am going to write a citation up and forward it to the prosecutor for a review, okay? Because I think there's enough there that it warrants some sort of enforcement. But it's a misdemeanor as it is, so it's not anything the jail's going to even take you on right now. So I'll go ahead and write a citation. Just so you are aware, I did have my body camera rolling. So.
What?
Here, okay. Sorry. I know it.
Yeah. Yes, and I will address that with my staff.
There.
They need to stop.
Sure. They have no responsibility to report anything with your order. That is solely between.
As in the pair of clothes or
Sure. Yeah, I'm just letting you. Like I said, they might know of it, but they have no requirement to report anything.
But they're witnesses.
Okay. I'm trying to give you the totality of the circumstances, okay? There is a little bit of wiggle room in orders whenever somebody, I mean, obviously from the time somebody recognizes that they're in potential violation of the order, there is a finite amount of time that they need to try to get out of there, right? I can't go off of what the judge said in court unless it's written down on paper. That's all I can go off of. Basically, if there's an order violation, write down the exact time frame. He'll give me and that gives me a window, 5 to 10 minutes before and after, that I can, hey Brett, this is who we're looking for. This is what she was wearing. Can you prove that she was here? Sure. Well, like I said, the school bears no responsibility for maintaining the status of the order, right? Sure. They don't. I mean, they don't have a physical copy of it, to my knowledge. They do have a physical copy, but I'm sure they've got mountains of paperwork, right? They can't specifically know every detail about every person's life. That's just objectively unreasonable. Well, if you have any legal advice that you're looking for, contact an attorney, because I cannot give you any legal advice.